the flying device here is it's my pink Cormie or Cormorant. It's a really good fly on the still waters for the likes of the rainbows, trout. This one's a size 12. It uses some rabbit strip for the wing rather than marabou, just my preference, rabbit strip here. And for the body, using some pink anti-static bag, okay, over white semperfli thread. And the cheeks on this one are opal mirage. Most of the cormorants you see are the typical sort of black and white colours. It pays to have some in pink. Even claret can be very good for brown trout. But look, as I say, this one's really effective. So one not to be without on its day when the fish just lock into that light pink colour. It's definitely lethal. So let's get to how to tie this pattern. It's a fulling mill heavy wet size 12 in the black nickel. Let's make sure it's nice and tight in the vise and everything is right. So I'm going to take some white semperfli classic wax. You could use 6/0. This is 12/0, but you could get away with 6/0. Just going to use the 12. So I'm just going to come down the hook here, and on my way down it's going to add in my rib, which is some pink wire. And I'm going to catch in some pink anti-static bag, about the width of medium Lurex. Okay, so sort of a medium to wide in the Lurex, and just build up that white body. I want a white underbody so that the pink will show. Let's bring that forward. And then I'm going to tie in some cheeks using some opal mirage. This is large, but you could use medium. So just line that up on the side. Just 1 or 2 loose turns first. Get your length that you want for your cheeks. If they're a tiny bit long, you could always give them a little trim afterwards, but you don't want them too short anyway. Just try and keep them faced forward. It can be a bit tricky sometimes to get them to sit where you want. That one looks okay to me now. Nice length, not too long. And just trim. Just with 2 cuts, just trim the sort of corners off the top. It makes a sort of a little arrowhead, which just gives it a bit better shape to the cheeks. So you're just kind of rounding it a small bit, and then catch that in on the opposite side. Try and keep it as close as you can to the same length. So keep your cheeks roughly the same length, so they're almost exactly the same length, I would say. Trim those off. Keep that and get another set of cheeks off that. So just tidy up your body area here. Bring your thread back to that about 1 mil from the eye, and get your pink anti-static bag, and just in overlapping turns, just bring that up the body of the fly, and then when you get it up there, just catch it in 2 turns behind, 2 turns in front, and trim that off. Careful not to cut your thread. I'm just going to give that a touch of lacquer. And then I'm just going to bring some wire rib up, this pink wire, up the body over that. Like so. And then again, Same here, sketch that in either side, and then the easiest thing to do with this is to twist it off. So give it a couple of twists, same direction, and it'll come away. And I'm going to use some pink, it's kind of a powder pink, it's pale pink, rabbit. So you can use rabbit or you can use mink on some of the smaller size ones. Have a look at your length. Just trim that off the skin, the scissors. Just pull off any unnecessary bits of fluff. It'll just make the tying in part a bit easier. As it's quite fluffy, I like to usually just moisten my fingers and sort of put a little twist on it. Just helps to tease out any of the last bits. And just line that up on your hook. It could be a bit more even. And just 2 pinch loops, not too tight. I'm just going to tease it back to the length I want. I want to extend it a little bit beyond the hook. Just have a look, see how it's looking. It's not bad. Then I'm just going to get those 2 cheeks. I'm just going to push them back. Okay. Just build up a small head of your thread. Just get a whip finish there. Just to tighten up the head. I'm just going to give it a drop of clear varnish or lacquer just on the head, and I'm just going to trim that off.